Hello everybody, this is Bandito and welcome to the second part of Let's Play Rome 2 Epirus campaign. I apologize if my voice didn't sound clear enough in the first part because the game music and sound was too loud, I think. I will turn them down now and I hope that will help. Also, I would like to thank everyone who viewed my first video, and I hope that I will continue to entertain you with the Epirus campaign. I am sure it's gonna be really wonderful campaign. Let's just do a quick recap, shall we? Basically, I was just minding my own business until a Spartan army invaded my province of Larissa, and one of my generals had beaten them back, and in Apollonia I had recruited quite well, it's not very sizable, but it's sizable enough, I think, half-stack army to invade Sparta. I entrusted the army to a new general that I recruited, and they're going by sea to take Sparta from behind. Should be fun. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first things first. I need to finish off these sad remnants of the Spartan army that I defeated on the previous turn. I mean, the previous episode. All things considered, it's an easy victory, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Yep. That was fast. 24 people lost. No problem. Military traditions. I think it's an upgrade for my army. Let's see, yeah, we go here and there's 5 different choices. You can choose to upgrade your ranged weapon. You can choose to increase your siege weapon attack speed, or choose to have better spear units, better defense, or build better siege equipment. I believe, yeah, just since I use a lot of skirmishers, ranged attack damage for those skirmishers should be really important for me in the future. I'm also checking out for my general, because he's also eligible for upgrade. Yeah, this guy is pretty nice. Let's see, I'll choose this commander attribute because I believe that this general, Eusebius, should be a defensive general. He should protect Larissa and stay inside the city as much as possible. That's why authority attribute is really good for him. Obviously my agent, since she made an action, cannot move, so it's up to my navy to make the next move. I'm gonna let my combat ships to move forward first before my troop transport, so that my troop transport will not face any surprises. But as you can see, I am changing my fleet name. Yep, that should suit it. I'm gonna change all of my army and fleet names just to make it sound original.
Moving out.
Ah, there is Sparta, and it's defended by this scary looking guy. It's a sizable force, but so is ours. Alright, let's move out. We should take at least 2 turns to get to Sparta. No worries, we still have some times. There, that's a fitting name for this army. I mean, I would really look like the fool if the whole thing fails. Just imagine some random Spartan fleet just comes up and just destroys my troop transport and all of my men die without even firing a single shot. That would be pretty bad. Alright, Apollonia is fine, and in Larissa my troops, they suffered a little bit, but they will be automatically replenished the next turn, so don't worry. I have to keep this army in Larissa just to keep tab on the Athenians. There is a sizable Athenian army right on the border, so I need to keep this army strong. I'm gonna recruit another skirmisher. Wait, oh, yeah, that's true. I haven't upgraded my technology, so it reminded me how nice. I mean, in Napoleon Total War, sometimes I forgot to upgrade the technology and waste a turn or two, and that was very frustrating. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to keeping up with technology and stuff. Oh, so Rome declared war on me. Well, that's not too big of a problem because Rome is currently at war with the Etruscans. It's okay, it's okay. I don't think they'll attack. Oh, whoa, a Spartan army. Another one here already. How the heck did they manage to travel so fast? Huh.
The bravery of men, not words, is all that is between us.
Syracuse?
Now.
Syracuse is declaring war on me? Is this because something Epirus did a few years ago, historically? Damn, that trade agreement broken is really bad. I mean, Epirus is not rich, and it most of the time it earns money through trade, through its natural resource, so I really need to have some trade going on. As you can see, the Spartan army is pretty strong, nice line units, and well, but one thing I noticed is that there's some circle going on that Spartan general's feet. That means they used forced march to get here. Now if I remember, forced march should lower their morale. I'm gonna use my spy to see if I can assassinate a general to reduce the number. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Electra. You're the most beautiful woman I know. Okay. Now, with their general gone and their morale being reduced through forced march, even my inferior militia army should be able to face them on equal terms. So I will attack. Well, the odds are definitely not in my favor, but as I said, the enemy suffers from morale penalty, and the enemy's general is dead. And whoever's leading this Spartan army definitely do not have the same caliber as yours truly, so hopefully this will turn out to be alright. I should also mention that I have slingers, whereas the other guy has javelin man, so I definitely have the range edge here. I'm going to use that to the fullest to whittle down their number before the main fight. Battle of Larissa, 269 BC. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, my deployment is going to be fairly standard. It's... well, no, I can't get up on that hill. I'll go out of the map. Anyway, this is on a plain, so pretty much nowhere to hide except on the trees, but I'm not planning on hiding. I'm planning on meeting them face to face using my skirmishers. My melee units, though, they will stay in the back, and once the enemy is weakened enough, they'll then make their moves. I have 2 units which have pikes and 2 units which have spears. So I'm gonna use the units with pikes as my backbone. I'm gonna place them in the middle and have them in the phalanx mode. There we go. Then I'm going to place my spearmen on either side of my army's backbone, so they'll be able to flank.
The battle timer shows how much time is left before the battle ends.
No thank you, I already know about battle timer. I want you to just shush now.
Or lose the battle. To claim victory, the defender has only to keep the attacker at bay, so can still win, even if outnumbered.
Alright, shush.
If we are marked for death today, let us meet our fates with good humor, trusting to the will of the gods.
I think by widening the formation, my troops will be able to handle a lot more enemies. I mean, numerically superior enemies without being flanked too easily. Oh, in phalanx mode, the hoplites, they really tighten up their formation. This is not good. I don't want this such tight formation. I want it to be wide, so they'll be able to receive enemies with more quantity than them. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's move these skirmishers forward and start pelting the enemy with stones. Yep, not enough range. You guys, move. Keep moving. The enemy is just standing there. I guess it's waiting for us to make the first move. Spartan hoplites sure look pretty intimidating. Alright. Forward! I don't want to press them too far forward because the enemy might just suddenly run at us and then I wouldn't have enough time to shoot enough volleys to break them up.
Missile infantry ready?
Alright, a little bit further. Okay. Almost there. Alright, this should be enough. Oh, they're they're reacting. Ha. Come on guys, shoot. There we go. Those are the javelin men, Helot javelin men. Okay, they're returning fire. I'm going to pull my skirmishers back because, well, frankly, they're not good at hand-to-hand combat. So with their skirmish mode on, even with their skirmisher mode on, they tend to get caught. So I'm going to manually give them the order to retreat. I think that's the safest way to preserve them. My guys in the back, they should just chill. My plan here is to try to divide the enemy force by baiting them with my skirmishers and letting them run all over the field, get them a little bit more tired before I commit my force. I mean my main force. Alright, so a couple of my slingers are on the flanks of the enemy. They should be able to do even better damage because the enemy can shield themselves from the front. I don't think it's time for me to move yet. Just a second. Alright, I think my melee unit should move now. I'll try to get a surround on the enemy, isolate the enemy units and try to destroy them piecemeal. Okay, now that's a decent surround. Nice pocket that I cut the enemy with. Alright, there's a unit of javelin men that's causing me some casualties. I'm going to use my general to chase them away. And use the Levi pikemen to get even better surround on this blob of enemy. Okay, so first enemy is already wavering. That is good. That just means, yeah, they routed. That's good. That's good. That means that the surround had worked well. That's good. That's good. Meanwhile, my other skirmishers, they're busy drawing the other enemies after them, while I'm going to use my melee units to smash any isolated enemies. I see, like this, for example, this skirmisher unit is really doing a great job of drawing the enemy away from the battlefield.
Yours to command.
Because, like for example, units such as Spartan hoplites or even regular hoplites, they have much better killing power than slingers once they get in close. So,
Ready, men?
well, that's what you get, you know, if you use forced march and get caught by the enemy. Like forced march, it reduces your overall morale by 25%, so no wonder these guys roughed it so easily. Alright, you guys, move, move, move. Don't wanna lose you yet. It's kind of a funny thing, because back in the original Rome Total War, the first one, I never used slingers. I just thought, because of their inferior range when compared with bowmen or archers, I just never thought they would be any use. Peekaboo! There you go. You guys. Okay, surround the enemy from the back. Come on, come on. Yeah, one thing I also noticed is that if you make your the formation too wide, its maneuverability suffers and can't like turn or flank the enemy as effectively as a regular square formation. Yep, this is like the classic cheap trick, using one skirmisher to draw away the enemy while you use the other skirmisher to shoot at them from behind. I do believe slingers have one edge over the archers, regular archers. It's that they can pierce armor. Their projectiles can pierce armor. I could be wrong though.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, I think we got this in the bag, guys. There's only like 2 or 3. Yeah. Whoa, whoa! Why is my slinger fighting hand to hand? Of course they'll lose. Oh, probably my slingers are tired. That's why they got caught. I'm standing on the enemy's capture point, I believe. It was of the enemy color, then it switched to white, and now it's turning into my own color. I suppose once it turns into my color, I win. Well, yeah, I did. But I'm gonna choose to continue the fight because, let's face it, I want to finish off as many of these retreating bastards as possible, so I'll get more captives, and more captives means more slaves, because I plan to enslave any survivors. And well, more slave means more population for my population starved small settlements. if Rome 2 Total War is anything close to the original Rome Total War or even medieval Total War,
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
more population means faster city upgrades, like bigger city upgrades. So population is extremely important.
Slingers! Now! Forward!
Alright, just mopping up is left to do, so let me just see.
Missiles awaiting targets. Engage!
Maybe I should just speed it up
Await your command.
because I already won. So, but even with speeding up, I don't think I can really catch these guys before they move out of bounds. So I'm just gonna shoot them.
Await my order.
So hopefully I'll get a few more kills before these guys go out of bounds. Yeah, throw those stones. There we go.
Anyone got any
Someone
water?
definitely went down there. That's good. That's really good. Again. Alright. Good enough, I guess.
Infantry!
Wait, what are you guys doing? Oh man. Come on, catch up. See, skirmishers, they have the fastest speed for any foot unit, so they can pretty much easily catch up to any other units. But the problem is, it seems they're not really killing any fleeing unit. I don't see any bodies around. I don't know, maybe a bug. I remember in the early days of medieval 2 Total War, they couldn't kill any fleeing enemies. It was a bug, and Creative Assembly eventually fixed it. I wasn't expecting that something like that was gonna crop up in this game, but I don't know. We'll see about this. Okay, I dealt a crippling blow to the enemy. Had almost twice the amount of kills, so that's good. That's good. The enemy can, well, I can definitely beat them if they choose to fight again.
Your next command? Advance!
So my general gained a rank. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Sparta, for generously donating ranks to my general. I appreciate it. Hold on, guys. Someone's knocking on the door. I'll get it and be right back. Just a second. Okay, now we're back.
At your command.
So, it's a no-brainer to finish off a fleeing enemy. So, I'm going to do just that.
Ready for battle.
Let's go and attack them. One of my slingers had suffered, but overall they're in good shape. I will definitely have an edge in ranged combat like before. However, I really do wish I had some cavalry though. I really like cavalry. I'm a cavalry commander, whether playing campaign or online. So like for me commanding an army without a single cavalry, it's kinda unsettling. Alright, let's do the standard formation from the last fight.
Contains the unit or ship card.
No, thank you. No need for advice.
Ares and Artemis have been kind
Let's
today.
go.
This will be a hunt. Ready.
Quick march!
Ready and waiting.
I believe when facing Sparta you have to bring a lot of ranged units because those Spartan hoplites are really strong. There's someone whom I cannot fight hand to hand because my losses will be too great. I'm sure most of you had watched that movie 300. It's a bit exaggerated, but yeah, it perfectly shows just how scary those Spartans can be.
Slingers! Advance at speed.
Well, nothing a little stone to the temple won't fix.
Quick march!
Now where is the enemy? I really can't see them. I mean, I see their flags, but it's an open ground. Maybe the enemy has moved away. I don't know.
Quick march! At speed! Quick march!
Okay, I think that's good enough. Hold on a second.
Advance at speed!
Nope. I gotta advance cautiously, cause the enemy might do some surprise like that. Let's see. Is that just one unit? No. There's more coming. Okay. Oh, 4 or 5 units. Okay. 6 units. No. Yeah, 6 units. 7, 8. Well, at least one of them is wavering already. So it's cool.
Fire on the enemy!
So the enemy is also made out of mostly spearmen and hoplites. They're really good at hand-to-hand combat, but not so good at fighting over range. I'm gonna do the same thing by splitting the enemy using my skirmishers as bait.
General!
We await your command.
One thing I must remind myself is that due to the game length, it's much better for me to finish off the battle without the timer running out, because 20 minutes is pretty fast actually, and you might not have finished every enemy unit by then, and then you'll get a loss since you're the attacking side. But I also don't really want a single battle to drag out for too long. That's why I chose only 20 minutes battle time. Alright, you guys keep distracting them. That's a good boy. Meanwhile, we'll do a major we're gonna do a major attack in the enemy center and catch it by surprise. That's good, that's good. Enemy's flags flashing, that means they're wavering. Alright, 2 units have routed.
We await your command.
Spears ready! General! Charge! Javelin men!
Yeah.
At your
I really like skirmishers in this game. They're very versatile. I mean, aside from hand-to-hand combat, they're pretty much good at everything else.
Javelin men!
They move really fast, their throws are deadly, and... Whoa! Did those spear units just threw their spears before chasing after us?
Such speed!
That's pretty awesome. Kind of like the Roman legionnaires. Okay, there are only a few more enemies left. I'll just use my skirmishers to finish them off. I don't know what's the bloody commotion about. It's just one enemy, just one enemy.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Traveling men! Draw weapon!
Missile infantry.
Okay,
Fire on the enemy.
let's see. How many units are left on the enemy side? 2, I think.
Ready for orders!
I don't really know what is on
General!
the other side.
Up at the double!
Yeah.
General! Double time! Traveling men! General!
It's very easy to get a good flank attack on the enemy AI. Just use a skirmisher as bait and then just charge. It's just that easy. I mean, I'm sure that on harder settings, the enemies will have a lot more morale. That's basically much how they have, I mean, Creative Assembly did ever since, oh, I don't know, the first Total War game, I guess. So, Spartan hoplites.
Missiles ready and waiting.
I'm gonna use all of my skirmishers to try to kill off as many of those Spartan hoplites as possible.
Your command.
Because, as I said before, I really don't wanna get tangled up with those crazy Spartans.
General! Quick march! We await your command! General! At the double!
Alright, my melee units should try to get close just in case the enemy tries to capture one of my ranged units.
Hoplites! At the double! General! Engage! Hoplites! Ready! Hunt them down!
Militia.
Come on, little Spartans, you're the last guys, so why don't you do us a favor and roll down on the ground and get skinned alive? So I just used the swarm tactic against the Spartans. Double envelopment. Alright, these guys just... Those who are running away, the skirmishers can deal with them. It's quite easy. The rest of the heavy infantry should just chill somewhere. Let those little skirmishers take care of those running bastards. See how fast they go. Wow. I really should speed this up like this. I mean, if it was any other Total War game, I would have already killed these fleeing units. I mean, this fleeing people. But I guess since it's a new game, without any patch coming out to fix stuff, there's bound to be certain AI issues and gameplay issues, but overall I have very positive experience with Rome 2 Total War so far. It's one of the best Total War game that I've ever seen. Well, after some dancing around, we managed to kill a bit more than half of the enemy, which is very good. Enemy also doesn't have any move points left, so this leftover army should finally be destroyed. Yeah, there you go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, die, Spartan.
On the move.
Well,
At your
that was
command.
good. Well, next time we will invade Sparta, so look forward to it on part 3, I guess.
Your orders?